girl Linda, and I'm back for another video here at Restyled by. I thought I would come to you guys with a little different video today. I titled this one Notes from a Nurse, and I know all of us have been affected somehow or some way by the COVID-19 virus. So I just wanted to come to you guys and let you know what I am doing to stay safe during this time. A little bit about me: I do have a very chronic history of asthma ever since I was 18 months old. I've been in and out of the hospital since I have gotten older, though. I have gotten a lot better. I do still use a daily inhaler slash rescue inhaler that helps me out a bit. I'm still hoping at 41 to outgrow this asthma condition. Fingers crossed. So I am really taking this thing seriously nowadays, as I don't want to catch this thing and end up in the hospital, as it may be a little more difficult for someone like myself to recover. So with that being said, I am taking some very important steps to keep myself safe. This is just things that I'm doing, so take it with a grain of salt. Nothing that I tell you will hurt you guys. Nothing is also actual medication. So these are mainly supplements and homeopathic remedies to help you guys. So let's get into it. First off, I am staying in as much as possible. I do make grocery runs, I've taken walks around the neighborhood, but I am staying in as much as possible, except for those very essential items that I cannot do without: toilet paper, paper towels, cleaning products, grocery items. Number two, I am sanitizing the skin off of my hands, literally. I, of course, hand wash, as much as I can. But when you're out, when I do go out, I do have that sanitizer with me every time I touch something, when I go in a door, if I'm touching a cart or a basket or touching items. As soon as I check out, I use my hand sanitizer before I get in my car, before I touch my steering wheel, when I get out of my car, before I go in my house, so forth and so on. I also am hand washing when that is available. So as soon as I get home, when my husband comes home, he is still working as well. I do work from home, but he is working out in the field. And so as soon as he comes home, he is showering, taking off those clothes, putting those clothes in the washer, and things of that nature. As much as you can, wash your hands, but if you cannot, hand sanitize. And when you wash, you want to wet, lather. Scrubbing for 20 seconds is very essential. So when you're lathering up with the soap, you need to make sure that you're scrubbing your hands for a minimum of 20 seconds. Rinse and dry. Also, when you're drying, when you're turning off the knobs on your sink, you make sure that you're using paper towels to turn off the knobs on your sink, and also open the handles to your doors, whether you're in public or at your home, and also turning off the lights in your home or out in public as well. You're sanitizing, you also want to make sure that you apply the sanitizer and rub for at least 20 seconds or until dry. So the statistics show that sanitizer works better than hand washing, but this is why. A lot of people get this misconstrued. Because most people, when they use sanitizer, they rub it because it is alcohol. They will rub the sanitizer until it is dry. That is very important with hand sanitizing and hand washing. A lot of people don't take the time to dry their hands fully, so when their hands are still wet and they're touching things, that is a breeding ground for bacteria to grow. So you want to make sure with both that you're rubbing with the sanitizer until dry, or drying your hands with paper towels or in the blower until they are 100% dry as well. Number three, I am taking a cocktail of supplements. I am taking a Shaklee immunity supplement, and also a Shaklee Vitalia, which is a multivitamin for women. I am also taking an elderberry supplement. This does come in, I believe, gummies. It comes in liquid form, and it also comes in a dropper form that's kind of concentrated. I do like that a little better than the regular liquid form, because it has a better taste and you take less of it. I also am taking a vitamin C supplement, and you can take a vitamin C supplement or like an airborne, something like that, that's full of vitamin C too. And I'm doing these things to help keep my immune system up. I also, along with the asthma, I am taking a immunosuppressant drug, so that doesn't help me out either. So I'm doing everything that I can to keep my immune system up and boosted as possible, especially during this time. So those vitamins, I will try to put in a clip so you can see those things here and get an idea of what those supplements look like. Here are my vitamins, Shaklee vitamins that I am taking daily. The multivitamin is the Vitalia for women, and it is the Shaklee brand. This is just what I prefer. You guys can take any multivitamin, and it does have all of these vitamins in it, which it does have vitamin C, vitamin D3, and so yeah, this is iron, phosphorus, has all of those things in there, and so that's what that looks like. The other one is the Shaklee Immunity Formula, Daily Immune System Support with 9 immunoactive nutrients. Does have more vitamin C in it, zinc, folate, B12, all of those things. And so just that's what that looks like. Also, this is the vitamin C, and this did come from a Dollar Tree, and it's 500 milligrams, and it says right there for immune strength. And so I take that. Also, here's my turmeric. This did also come from Dollar Tree, and it does say 100 milligrams per day, and it says up top there antioxidant. There's 12 capsules in there, and they do still sell this as well. So here is my elderberry ultra strength dietary supplement. I did get this from my local health food store, which here in Indianapolis was Georgetown Market. So you should be able to find this or some other form of elderberry at a Walmart or a Meijer or your local health food store or Trader Joe's, places like that. Number 4, I did read, and I'm trying to do this as well, drink often. It says to drink every 20 minutes. That will help to wash any of the impurities or bacteria that's in your mouth. That will help to wash that down into your gut, which at that time your gut will destroy any bacteria that is there with the gastric juices. Also, it says to drink hot things. They have found out that this bug does not like heat, so drinking hot teas, coffee, anything like that hot, along with drinking every 20 minutes will help with killing this thing off if you have something like in your mouth as well. Number 5, I am practicing social distancing. I am missing my friends and my family like a lot of you guys are, but this is really important at this time. As much as I'm hoping that it gets better before it gets worse, I think it's going to get worse before it gets better. But the things that we can do to help this thing progress, not the actual condition, but to help to get back to our normal, is practicing the social distancing, staying away, going out only when you need to get those essential items. Making sure you're staying, 6 feet away from the person next to you or around you, or more, 6 feet or more with that. Number 6, I am also limiting my social media and news intake. I've never been a big person to watch the news anyway. I'm very, very sensitive to things like that. And I don't like to hear about a lot of the bad things that are going on in the world, so I don't watch the news a lot anyway. But at this time, I am definitely limiting my news and social media intake, only because it can be a lot, and it's started to make my anxiety flare, and that's not a really good feeling. So I am limiting that. I'm not really reading a lot of, I'll get on social media like Facebook, but I'm not reading a lot of like the articles that people are sharing, or I'm not getting into a lot of the rumors. If I do see something, I always fact check it before I share it, or before I, internalize it, just because there's just so many rumors and things going around at this time with this, with this whole ordeal. So the best up-to-date, accurate information that you can get is on the CDC website. So making sure you're going to cdc.gov for the most accurate and up-to-date information, and also just limiting that, social media and news intake, as much as possible. Number 7, it is really important at this time that we take care of our mental health. As I stated, I'm very sensitive to, things that go on in the world, and, especially, those bad things and negative things. So it is very important that we take care of our mental, however that looks for you, whether it's meditating or praying or going for a walk or talking on the phone to your BFF, or, cuddling with your dogs, or, your kids, or painting or drawing or doodling, or, whatever that is. But we have to make sure that we take care of our mental at this time, because it is very, very, very important. I can already see that after this is done, that our people will, that will be an increase in depression, and in people going to seek help for depression. Please do this. Please talk to someone, because depression, anxiety, mental illness is real. And we, will need all the help that we can get. And so these are some ways that you can help to get by, and to help keep yourself grounded during pandemics and different acts of nature like this. I've just learned something new that has really helped me. I was kind of skeptical, but it's really helped me. It's something called tapping. If you don't know what that is, look into that. It is, saying positive reinforcing statements, and also doing a tapping nature on different medium points in your body. And it's based off of like acupuncture and acupressure. And I have done this a couple times, and it's really seemed to help me. I was really surprised, but it's really seemed to help me ease my anxiety during this time. So whatever medium that you need to help with easing that anxiety, taking care of your mental health, staying grounded, look into that, dig into that, because it's very important during this time. Number 8 is something that I've been seeing a lot here lately, and I've been doing for about 2 weeks now. And it's called, I call it corona therapy, but it's the steam therapy. Since they are saying that this nasty bug does not like heat, I've seen that you can take a pot of water, add in some sea salt or regular salt if you don't have sea salt, citrus fruit like a lemon, lime, or orange peel, or sometimes I'll just cut a quarter of one of those into the pot, let that boil, and sit over that and breathe in that steam for 15 minutes. I have been doing this every time I come from somewhere. I'm trying to get my husband to do it every time he comes home from work, but that's a little hard. But every time I go somewhere and I come home, I do this therapy. I believe that it can help. It can't hurt. So why not? Once again, it's a pot of water, your choice of citrus fruit, lime, lemon, orange peel, or the quarter of that fruit, sea salt, and breathe that steam in for 15 minutes. Bring it to a boil and breathe it in for 15 minutes. And I've heard that you can also add like onion or garlic to that as well. I haven't done that, but try that, you guys, and let me know what you think. So that is my notes from a nurse, my 8 things that I am doing to keep myself safe and grounded at this time. I pray that everyone is well. I pray that you guys are taking this thing seriously, because this is nothing to play with. People are dying daily, and any way that you can keep yourself safe, I say do it. The things that I share with you, once again, are not cures. They are not, meant to, they're solely for entertainment purposes, I guess I must say. I am not a doctor. I am a nurse. These things are supplements and homeopathic remedies. Just keep that in mind. But once again, they are things that I am doing for me and my family to help to keep ourselves safe, keep our immune systems boosted, and just stay healthy at this time. I love you guys, restylers. Remember, if you like it, please give this video a thumbs up. I pray for you. I hope all is well. So yeah, I am looking for more video ideas. Also, this t-shirt says made. It is motivated, ambitious, determined, and educated. I will link the Instagram for the local maker of this shirt here below. I love it. It's very comfortable. It does have a cinch here, and I really, really love it. Tie-dye look, really love it. So I will link Miss Naira's Instagram below. You guys stay safe, be well, and I love you. I never at this